Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Gonna let you in on a little Jewish secret. In case you're not aware, the NBA has always been run by Jewish men. Even the Harlem Globetrotters founded by a Jewish man. The Jewish people have a little secret called gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. And they use this secret to script pretty much everything they do, including the professional sports leagues they control. If you search Zachary K. Hubbard Warriors on YouTube, about 50 videos will pop up, and in every single video I've ever made about the Warriors, I've talked about the number 121. Yesterday, Easter Sunday, the Warriors won their first playoff basketball game of the 2016-17 season with 121 points. Again, in the language of gematria, the Jewish practice, Warriors equals 121. The Warriors are originally from Philadelphia. They were the Philadelphia Warriors. They won the first professional basketball championship, the 46-47 season, defeating the Chicago Stags. With regards to them originally being from Philadelphia, Philadelphia gets its name from the final book of the Bible, Revelation. Revelation equals 121, just like Warriors. And for a little piece of knowledge, this number 121 isn't arbitrary. 121 is the 11th, the square root of 121 is 11. 11 times 11 equals 121. Revelation, which equals 121, is the 66th book of the Bible. If you sum the numbers 1 through 11, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 11, it sums to 66. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. Revelation equals 121. Both numbers connect to 11, the master number from numerology. That's why there's 11 men on the football field, 11 men on the soccer field. Special number. Real quick about Revelation. In Revelation, it clearly states that the false Jews will rule in the end times, and their name is the synagogue of Satan, which equals 223. The letter is written to the church of Philadelphia that talks about the synagogue of Satan. A letter to the church of Philadelphia, 223, about the synagogue of Satan. Notice the gematria of 101 and 61. Watch what happens when I write in church, 61, 101. Now I want to put Philadelphia back up here for a second. Philadelphia, 65. What happens when you write in the word Christian? Or Christianity, excuse me. Christianity, also 65. So Philadelphia, Christian name from the Bible, warning about the false Jews who will rule in the end times. Now, if you've ever turned on the TV or paid attention to the credits of anything on the television, it's all Jewish names and Jewish people who change their names to names that sound less Jewish. Silverstein, Goldstein, Rothstein, Adam Silver. Adam Silver. I'm not even convinced that this guy was born on planet Earth. He makes me think the false Jews are from outer space. But anyway, the name Silver is no accident. You know, the Jews, jewelry, silver. Silver happens to have the same gematria as basketball, you know? And he replaced David Stern, whose name I've actually never looked at because I didn't know gematria then, but go figure. David Stern, 44 and 64, I got it all ready. Israel. Israel, the Zionist Jew nation. The home of the false Jews. The home of the synagogue of Satan. So anyhow, NBA, run by Jews, run by the numbers. If you've ever watched a professional sports game, do you know what you've wasted your time doing? You've wasted your time watching sports theater. Because never in the history of professional sports has there ever been a game that wasn't scripted to the point. Not a single one. Not even a collegiate NCAA game. The Zionist Jews run that too, and that shouldn't be any surprise to anyone. So anyhow, Warriors win with 121. Watch how much they win with the next game. It won't surprise me at all if they win with 122 the next game. The Warriors always win with 121 and 122. It happens all the time. Golden State equals 122. Oakland's on the 122nd meridian. But there's more. The NBA playoffs began April 15th. The Warriors didn't play that day. They had the Warriors play the second day on April 16th, and not by coincidence. Done intentionally. It's because April 16th is the 106th day of the year. Oracle Arena, where the game was played, is 106 feet tall. Last year, Game 7 of the NBA Finals was played on the 106th Father's Day of all time. It was the Warriors' 106th game of the season. It was on the real King James's birthday, who was born June 19th, 1566, who has the 66th book Bible named after him. His date of birth, June 19th, 1566. Let's do some math together. June 19th, 6 plus 19 is 25. He was born in 1566. So plus 15 more. 25 plus 15 is 40. Plus 66 more, 106. King James born on a date with 106 birth numerology. LeBron James, his first son, born on October 6th, 10/6. Watch my work last year on why I guaranteed the Cavs would win the finals even when they were down 3-1. Had a lot to do with 106. So here we are a season later, the Warriors starting in their home building, 106 feet tall on the 106th day of the year in the playoffs. Let's not forget that Steph Curry, the star of the Warriors, and LeBron James, the star of the Cavs, were both born in the same hospital in Akron, Ohio, 106. In the offseason, Nate Thurmond died. That's the reason the Warriors are wearing 42 on their jersey. Nate Thurmond, born in Akron, Ohio, had his jersey number 42 retired with the Warriors and the Cavs. Go back to February 2015. I have a video after the Warriors and Cavs played. LeBron James had his season high of 42 points. And I said, there's your clue. The NBA Finals will be the Warriors and the Cavs. And sure enough, it was. From the date of that February game to Game 1 of the NBA Finals was 98 days later. The game went to overtime, 98-98. Go back and see why. Got videos on all these things. But just understand, the world of professional sports, it's all scripted. The Zionist Jews who are responsible for slavery in this nation, what they've been doing is farming people, human beings, like cattle on a farm, to play in their sports leagues. LeBron James farmed, Steph Curry farmed, and a million more. They've been farmed, no different than how animals are raised for food or to work on the farm. It's all the same thing. You know, it's just a transition in time. Zionist Jews used to breed slaves to do work. Now they breed human beings to do work in the sports leagues. It's all the same. It's all money and control. Also, with regards to Akron, Ohio, it has gematria 47. Like Ohio alone, this year's the 47th season of the Cavs. Steph Curry, LeBron, the big Ohio ties. Ohio's the 17th state. Here we are in 2017. Here's that birth numerology for King James. After the game, ESPN had up this shot. You know, a minute 06. Draymond Green. That's also 66 seconds. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. The book of prophecy and destruction. Prophecy 106. Destroy 106. Oracle alone is 54, which has to do with future telling. Remember, their home winning streak got snapped at 54 games. Oracle Arena equals 93. The Cavs won 93-89 in Game 7 on the real King James's birthday. The Warriors lost with 89. The Cavs won with 93 in Oracle Arena. To decide, final equals 93. Saturn is represented by the number 93 that keeps time, judgment, the series decided. Definitely Game 7 by the numbers. There's still more here. All year I've been talking about how the Warriors and the Bulls have a relationship. There's been all these riddles with the Warriors and Bulls all season. Remember last year the Warriors surpassed the Bulls' win record. This year there's been all these rituals between the two teams which I've documented. The Bulls played yesterday winning with 106 points. They beat the Celtics who snapped the Warriors' streak at 54 games in Oracle Arena. Now, as for the team the Warriors defeated yesterday, the Portland Trailblazers on Easter Sunday, if you're new here, just know that I've typed out all these words literally a million times. And I mean literally, even though I only have 2,000 videos, I type them out every single time, multiple times in every video. Oregon is the 33rd state. Yesterday was Easter Sunday, the remembrance of Jesus being resurrected after being crucified on the cross at age 33. Oregon is the only state that has English ordinal gematria of 74, just like Jesus, just like cross, just like Messiah, just like gospel, just like parables. Call this the Jesus number. Jesus on the cross at 33, Oregon, the 33rd state, the only state that has a gematria of 74. The Portland Trailblazers, where Oregon's from, who the Warriors defeated, they've only won one NBA championship. In the 76-77 season, they defeated the Philadelphia 76ers. Isn't that nice? The team that replaced the Warriors after they left. In the 76-77 season, the Blazers beat the Philadelphia 76ers, and Christ equals 77. Now, if you're new to my work, I've been showing again and again these Jesus Christ rituals with basketball, especially in college basketball, where the Catholic Church and the Jesuit order really have a stranglehold on the whole thing. You know, watch the Oregon Ducks, that three-pointer that only rolled in because technology is being used to ensure these games are scripted to the point. It was the 74th point of the game where the ball was clearly rolling off the rim and then got sucked in like a vacuum. Go back and watch the Oregon Ducks Final Four game. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And the same thing was done the year before in the championship when North Carolina made their 74th point to tie the game 74-74 with 4.7 seconds against the Catholic school Villanova. The world of professional sports is run again by Freemasonry, Zionist Jews, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is Jewish. A lot of people don't know that, but the Catholic Church was created once upon a time by the Jewish people who've always been invested in controlling the masses and the goy. That's why it's the Jesuit, which sounds kind of like Jewsuit. The Jesuits, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. Anyway, this is what's going on in your world of sports. It's all rigged. It's all religion, it's all numbers, and guess where this whole gematria language comes from? It comes from the spiritual texts. So, just a little more fun. Remember, the first ever college basketball championship was Oregon versus Ohio. Oregon's the 33rd state. The Ducks used to be called the Webfoots 33, and they defeated Ohio State by a score of 46-33, a total of 79 points. Like the word champion, which also has gematria of 137, the 33rd prime. Oregon, 74, defeated Ohio, 47 in the first college basketball championship. The reason I'm telling you that is just because we're about to transition into a little more Ohio information. Ohio has gematria 47 against Steph Curry, LeBron James, born in Akron, Ohio, you know, the face of the NBA right now. Somebody pointed out to me that in Cavs games, the announcer is screaming out, "Write down Euclid," when their players score buckets. I'm going to show you what this is all about. Euclid is very important to Freemasonry. There's something called the 47th problem of Euclid that the Freemasons use. That's how to establish foundation using the North Star, which is known as the pole star to Freemasonry. Pole star in gematria sums to 47. So does the word foundation. The Freemasons have the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation. Again, the first basketball championship was in the year 47, won by the Philadelphia Warriors, named from the Christian Bible, Christian 47. With regards to the Jews and Freemasonry, show you this real quick. The Zionist nation of Israel was established November 29th, 1947, the 333rd day of the year. The Freemason compass is set at 47 degrees. The compass means circumscribe our desires and keep our passions within due bounds. That motto sums to 333. The Zionist nation of Israel, the home of the false Jews, the synagogue of Satan, established on the 333rd day of 47. What does the 47th problem of Euclid equal in gematria? Well, it equals 333 too. So, the reason I'm showing you all this is to understand these Jews working by the numbers. It's way bigger than basketball. It's about controlling your life, dominating you. You know, the Jews have a word for us. We're called the goy. The goy, a word with 47 gematria. The longer version of that is the goyim, which has 33. But we'll stick here with the goy. The goy are a lesser people. Another word for goy, Gentiles. The goy in the Talmud are explained as being the very dumb, the very gullible, the very easily ruled over and controlled non-Jewish people. You see? The purpose of the goy is to make life great for the Jewish people by working, enslaving, and laboring so that Jewish people don't have to work. Does this sound familiar to you? Do you see yourself in a world of rich people who've never lifted a finger? Do you see a world of TV controlled by Jewish, very rich people who don't seem to have to do anything besides make television programming? This is what's going on in the world. Because all of us goy are paying all these taxes, getting nothing for it besides enslavement and tyranny, and allowing a class of people to have to do nothing but enjoy life. You know, they give us the sports games to pacify us. But anyhow, the Cavs, the 47th state, you got the announcer yelling out, "Write down Euclid," just like you got the little midget Jew Van Gundy yelling out Revelation after the Warriors win with 121. This is all Freemasonry. And again, Freemasonry is Judaism for the Gentile or for the goy. Write down Euclid, this phrase that they created, also sums to 82, like the number of games in a season. Let's just watch this highlight that they queued up here for us. Notice the Blazers are stuck on 82 points. We get this highlight from NBA.com, Oregon versus Ohio. Oh, just watch this here. Here we go.
Cavs in the ball in lead. Irving, corner streak, inside, finish right hand, right down the open limits. Kyrie, he didn't care who was at the basket. We need a basket, I'm going to go get a basket. Lays it in for two.
Nice defense from the big guy that should have blocked the shit out of his shot. Write down Euclid. And that bucket scored the 85th points of the game. You know, just one more reminder, basketball 85 like Adam Silver. So anyway, Truth Seeker, you know, honestly, making these videos, I get zero enjoyment from them now. And honestly, making these videos at this point and being asked to make these videos, it's almost sad that anyone needs me to make these videos anymore. How many more times do the Warriors need to win with 121 points before people get it? You know? There's a reason they call us the goy, you know? I'm technically a goy. You know, my family's all goy, and my family, I've been showing them this, and they think I'm all crazy. I mean, think about, you know? Read the Talmud. Talmud tells it all. The goy are stupid. The goy are gullible, you know, they're ruled over. They're not meant to be anything else. They're too dumb. Write down Euclid. Write down Euclid. So I don't know what else I can say, you know. We're ruled over by, you know, we're ruled over by dick suckers. What can I say? You know, do you know these Jews, they circumcise babies and then they pass them around in their synagogue and let the blood drip from their dicks all over their face? I mean, these people are sick perverts. They're into ass fucking. They're into sucking baby dicks. Ruling the masses, rigging it by the numbers, and they get away with it all. I mean, how is it possible? It's only possible because the rest of the people are goy, just like they said. Look at these cocksuckers. How many baby dicks do you think they've had in their mouth? You know? How many NBA players do you think they've made drop their trousers and bend over their desk to stay in the league while they fucked them in the ass? Huh? How many? You guys think I'm joking? This is what goes on. Isaiah Thomas crying those tears before the game because his sister got murdered. I mean, what a loser. The guy's a fucking loser. He shouldn't be crying like that. He should be getting on the TV and telling that he sacrificed his sister so he can play in the rigged NBA. But he's not, because he's a goy. Write down Euclid. No, nobody should feel sorry for Isaiah Thomas. You know, Isaiah Thomas is a punk just like everybody else in the world of professional sports. They all know what they signed up for. They know what they're doing every night. 5'9" midget playing in rigged sports. You know, rigged accomplishments. I don't know what else to say, Truth Seeker. I'm just so, you know, those of you who take this knowledge and then go use your money and spend it on pay-per-view and go to watch these games, you know, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. You know who you are. You're giving your money to these tyrants. Every single game's rigged to the point, Truth Seeker. Every single one. There's no exceptions. ESPN constantly mocking your ass. Look at this little 33-second clip up here. McGee's hustle saves and earns the Warriors points 33 seconds. McGee, 33. Over the 33rd state. All right, Truth Seeker. Till next time.